Boss, bitch, you know, for sure. You're now listening to the Mind of an Terry Smooth, Flight Boss, the Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. And right now I want to talk about law of attraction. Law of attraction. Now check this out. Now, there was a big time when people thought manifesting and law of attraction was the same thing, which is not. Law of attraction is a tool that you can use. There's a lot of tools you can use for manifesting. So law of attraction is a tool you can use for manifesting. But law of attraction is something simply of itself. And one of the laws of attraction is opposites attract. So that's a law. Opposites is always going to attract. And you know, like I said, you can go to my video about everything is expansion and contraction and kind of understand what everything does as far as spirits and everything. But when we get into go ahead, motherfucker, go ahead. But yeah, when we go ahead. Go ahead. So yeah, when we get into motherfucking law of attraction, right? You need to know opposites is always going to attract. So I got a specific theme for this one. Everybody laugh when I say Pacific, which y'all know I don't give a fuck about adding no S or P to whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But for the most part, here's the theme. Now, you need to take that into every scenario. So just think about the grudges and the shit that y'all be wrapped up into based upon the people, places, and things that y'all are around all day. And the stuff that you commonly go through. Just think about these things. Now you end up having like little grudges that really don't mean nothing. So it don't hold a big influence in your life. So your spirit is still in that energy space, but just not so much to the point that you could be aware of it at the time that it's actually doing it. So when you're looking at this, right? Think about when you're wishing down on someone. You're wishing negative on someone. You wishing bad experiences on someone, or you're throwing your own ego on someone else. Think about that for a second. When you're dealing with the law of attraction, opposites is always going to attract. So the energy and the concept spectrum lights that you give off is going to attract the opposite. So when you wishing a downfall on someone, you're only going to be able to see their come up. You see what I'm saying? You have to keep that in mind. When you're wishing a downfall on somebody, you're only going to experience their come up. And their come up is going to be examples of things that you need to do in order for you to come up and get from where you're down at. Now, when you're the type of person that wish a lot of happiness on people or prosperity and shit, you end up being around or manifesting people or scenarios that deal with people who don't have shit. People who can't succeed. So you can even think about it like, you might not be shit, but your parent telling you every day you gonna be something. And this is why you ain't shit every day. You see what I'm saying? So you need to know you always dealing in a spectrum of the law of attraction lights, right? So it doesn't matter if you giving appreciation or if you giving some prosperous hope or giving some positive energy or you giving some negative energy. Whatever one that you motherfucking doing, you gonna see the motherfucking opposite. So keep that in motherfucking mind. Now, I say that to say this. There's a way you can take yourself out of that energy vortex, period. And that's to not even portray in either one. Don't give no positive energy or don't give no negative energy. Just look at the energy of what it actually is. And therefore, that person is gonna get whatever they got coming for. They're gonna get whatever they got coming to them with nothing added to it, without your energy being added to it, and without other shit that you attach to your energy. They have their own separate energy. It won't have that attached to it also. So for the most part, when you take yourself out of that vortex, you no longer give any of your source and power to that imagination to emit. Now, like I said, when you the law of attraction, we're all into that. So when you give off your spectrum of light, you emitted that. So you're gonna get the opposite back, right? Now, so take yourself out of that vortex in general. Don't wish good or bad or prosperous or negative situation on any scenario of it, on that person, place, or thing. And then therefore, whatever they got is what they got coming to them. And that's going to depend on their energy alone. So, you know what I'm saying? That's how you do that. And that's spiritual right there. And a lot of people who vibrate very low won't even understand these things. And I don't expect them to. So, you know, it's all good. But Flight Boss, bitch, you know, for sure. I'm here for my motherfucker soul group. And we in this motherfucker. Flight Boss.